All right, in my mind, there are two types of campers. The one that wakes up at sunrise, that sits back, relaxes, and listens to all the birds chirping. And the other one that as soon as he wakes up, he's rummaging through everything, looking for the kettle to make some hot coffee or tea, right? I'm kind of more of that second guy. So if you ever thought about bringing a kettle to the mountains, then you should, if you know you're gonna have electricity or you're gonna be boiling it over a campfire. And I've done that many times, but you know what? If I have electricity, I'm going electric all the time, every day, and twice on Sundays. And if you bring in a big one like this, you're obviously got more people that you have, you know, and you can use this kettle for multiple things other than coffee, tea, hot chocolate. I warm up the water in here or boil it to, if you're worried about the potable water situation, or you can just warm it up to do the dishes. So there's a lot of different use cases why you need a warming kettle. Now this one is pretty unique. Let me show you a little bit what I mean. So right here on the handle, you have different settings. You have 160 degrees, which is awesome for hot cocoa if you don't want it too scalding hot, all the way to boil, right? 200 degrees French press, all the way to just boil the water. Now again, you want to boil that water if you're worried about your potable water situation. But I've never had a tea kettle where you can actually set the temperature and it's going to let you know what temperature that you want. Now for me, if I'm doing dishes or hot chocolate, I'm going to do 160. If I'm worried about water situation, I'm going to go potable. So let's set this up and let's time it for how long it takes to boil. So the longest one, how long it takes from, and I got about 1.7 liters in here, which is the maximum amount of water that it'll take. That's quite a bit of water. I just wanted to run this as a test for y'all because, you know, 6 cups is 1.5, so 7 cups is probably, or excuse me, 1.7 liters. I don't know, maybe 8 cups, I'm guessing. So I got it full at 1.7, so we can definitely test and see exactly how long it takes for this kettle to go from 0 to boiling. And yeah, let's take a test on it. Now, before we jump into that, I want to show you, this is really compact and I love how it winds itself up right here and winds it around so you can tuck it away and store it, and it doesn't take up hardly any space when you're packing it for a camping trip. So let's unpack it, let's plug it in, and let's test how long it's going to take to go from 0 to boiling. All right, so hopefully you can see that. Kind of lit up right there, and I'm gonna get my timer started here. I'm gonna see how long it actually takes. Yeah, we're gonna boil that and go. While it's boiling, I also wanted to show you, so there you guys know that are watt conscious. It takes about 1,500 watts on the output. So if you're using this in your trailer, no, that's about as much as it's gonna take for a hair dryer, an AC unit, something of that magnitude. So if you're running this and you're on a 30, you probably need to shut off your AC, or if you're running all 3 ACs at the same time. So it's a pretty big watt hog, but we're not going to be running it all the time like you would an AC. We're just going to run it until we figure out how long it's going to take to boil. Right about 2 minutes in, I'm starting to hear some stuff, right? I've actually never done this. I just kind of let it go and let it do its thing. So it's pretty interesting. Right around 2 minutes in, starting to hear, are we getting some boiling going? Is it starting to boil? At 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in, kind of interesting. Is it gonna be under 3? I don't want to check it. I feel like it's boiling. I can hear it. All right, we're 5.5 minutes in, and now I feel like it's boiling. It's definitely boiling. Let's check it at 5.5 minutes in. It's at 2.5 minutes, it started to bubble or simmer or whatever that's called. And yep, we have boiling water here. Oh, we have boiling water at 5.5 minutes in. So not too bad, not too shabby at all for this huge container. Gonna give you about 5 minutes to boiling water. That's pretty good. You know, obviously less time than that if you just want hot chocolate or just warm water for dishes. Obviously it's gonna be extremely hot, so nice little sticker, don't touch me, I'm hot. You got a push button for the top, and then you can just pour it out right there. So obviously nothing to it. It's beeping at me saying it is done now. All right, 5.5 minutes from cold to boiling water is not bad in my book, especially when you're camping. So don't be that guy when you're camping that forgot to bring the water kettle and you have to boil it over your fire pit. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy.